Hey guys, Jay Buds here. I'm going to run you through my training today and talk about some new developments in our strategies for addressing some of our, some of my issues going on, the pelvic tilt in particular. So with bench, I came in with the expectation that, if I got the same weight as I did last week, that would have been an improvement, because I'm more fatigued and it's further on in the block, and that would be an indicator that I've probably gotten stronger. So bench is just feeling fantastic. 240 pounds doesn't even feel like what 185 felt like before. So it's just so much easier now that I got my wrist straight. I got a little bit of lower touch point. Still trying to adapt to the new setup, but it's just feeling wonderful. Unfortunately, on my top set today, the 270 by 5, I fell one rep short because I lost tightness in my back, and my feet positioning was a little bit crooked, and just it wasn't a good setup. So I stopped at one rep short, but it's okay. We ended up doing a single to kind of test how wraps felt and looked, to see if I was losing that wrist position again, and it I did on that single as well. So this fatigued me pretty bad, and my biceps started hurting quite a bit, which is unusual for me. I think it's just because my technique fell apart on that top set. But anyway, even in the back downs, even with my biceps hurting, I was just cranking out 240 like it was 135 pounds. So this is definitely a better setup. My bench is definitely cruising, and despite all the things that went wrong today, in the big picture, everything's going right. So I moved on. We did eccentric pause deadlifts. I didn't record that, but we just kind of looked at my technique, and we figured out the same thing was going on with my deadlift, but to a lesser degree. I was getting the anterior pelvic tilt. So we worked out a new setup with that. It's kind of RDL slack pull, kind of like I used to do, but I'm set back for the same distance that I have been setting up back. And well, the result of that is more consistent reps, a little bit of a better slack pull probably, and it's one less step, so I'm using less energy, and I can also feel there's less low back involvement, and it feels like there's more glute and hamstring involvements, of course, because I'm dropping my hips a little lower, so I'm starting to set up with an RDL rather than just squatting down. That's the only change. I feel like I can do that consistently. I feel stronger. It feels less stress on my low back, so that's fixed. Looking forward to see how much I can deadlift now. We'll find out Tuesday. I'm thinking if everything's feeling great, I'm going to go for like 210 kilograms by 5 at 8, or maybe a little more. Who knows? And then for the squats, the way we're going to address the anterior pelvic tilt, I'm going to stop doing the squeeze your glutes cue, and I'm going to kind of squeeze my hips and do the feet rooting, so it doesn't put my brace and my whole alignment out of position before I squat. I think that's kind of what was going wrong before. My hips and my rooting kind of would get loose, and I was getting out of alignment. So that's the goal with squat. It should feel, because I kind of naturally do that actually, so it should feel pretty natural, and I won't have that kind of foreign cue of squeezing my glutes forward. It's really squeezing your hips, or maybe it's your ventral glutes, really is what it is, inward. So that's what I'm going to do with squats, and hopefully that fixes that, and hopefully this will be the end of my low back issues, and I can finally put in the volume I need to put in to make the strength adaptations to push up my squat and push up my deadlift, hopefully dramatically. So that's where we're going. I'll talk to you later. Bye.